Welcome back to Post Time. The Progress Pace is Dover Downs' signature race going for 330 grand. Let's meet a couple main contenders in the 16th edition of this major stake. The one to beat looks like Westwardho Hanover, driven by Ron Burke. He won his elimination for the Progress Pace in 1:50-1, and he worked hard for the victory, but made it look easy. This sophomore pacing phenom is the bettor's choice in this stakes event. The other elimination winner for this big stake was Fashion Delight with driver George Brennan. In that elim, it was George's first time driving the sophomore, and they got along famously with a come-from-behind victory in 1:52-1. In the final, will they come from off the pace or jet out of the starting gate? You're gonna find out in a minute. But don't discount Westwardho Hanover and driver Dave Pallone. This horse is a Breeders' Crown Elim winner and paid $30,000 to supplement to the Progress Pace event. He was third in his Elim after doing the work on the front, and obviously his connections think he's a big threat to bring home a huge piece of the pie. We just met a few horses to watch, but let me introduce you to the entire field. This is a group of 8 top pacers, and they are all rich and talented 3-year-old colts and geldings. Take it away, announcer Jack Gallagher.
They're off from between horses. There goes Westwardho Hanover out for that lead. Toward the inside, Mr. Tommy Fra. On the far outside, Fashion Delight with the rail, Samandar. Getting away in 5th, Westwardho Hanover, followed by Rock to Glory. The early trailers are looking for adventure in Avenue Hanover. They race around the turn, and with the lead, it's Mr. Tommy Fra. Moving up, Westwardho Hanover toward the rail, Samandar in trouble out there. Fashion Delight, 26 3/5. They race by the stands. Westwardho Hanover from the outside up after the lead, and Westwardho Hanover up to get the lead. Mr. Tommy Fra back to second, left outside, Fashion Delight. Out comes Westwardho Hanover toward the rail, Samandar. Also to the outside, Rock to Glory, followed by Looking for Adventure out from last, Avenue Hanover. They race over toward the half, and with the lead, that's Westwardho Hanover. Mr. Tommy Fra is there. Fashion Light is next, having to go 3 wide at some point, will be Westwardho Hanover. 54 4/5. They go to the back stretch. Westwardho Hanover, a length and a half. Mr. Tommy Fra is there. Here comes the 3 wide Westwardho Hanover going by Fashion Delight. Down toward the inside, Samandar. Trying to follow 3 wide is Rock to Glory. Then comes Avenue Hanover and the trailer Looking for Adventure. They go into the far turn. Westwardho Hanover with Westwardho Hanover up on the outside. Mr. Tommy Fra back to third. Rock to Glory outside 3 wide. 3/4, 1:21 4:27 flat on that 3rd quarter, approaching the top of the stretch. Westwardho Hanover, Westwardho Hanover, they come off the turn, and Westwardho Hanover's gotten off by 2 lengths coming through the stretch. Westwardho Hanover, Westwardho Hanover trying to come on again, coming toward the wire. Westwardho Hanover does it. Westwardho Hanover and Rock to Glory, 149-1.
Ron Burke, the trainer of Westwardho Hanover, is here with me now. Tell me, was this the strategy that you were planning on this evening?
We knew we needed to go forward, but I was watching horses score down, and I started to doubt ourselves because, a couple of them were scoring hard, but, it worked out fine. David worked his way to the lead, and from then, having a horse parked helped a lot.
Okay, now, how anxious were you when you saw Westwardho Hanover come around?
I felt a lot better because usually he's wheel to wheel with us by the 3/4 pole. We usually don't have a 2-length head start on him. So I knew before, when we've been wheel to wheel, he's got by us by half a length and things like that. So thinking maybe 2 lengths equals us beating him by half a length. So it ended up working good.
The congratulatory calls are coming through. Do you want to take that?
No, that's all right. They'll keep calling. It's not a big deal.
Tell me about about the supplement? Like, whose idea was it to supplement him to this?
Actually, all of us as a group, we always sit down and we go over this, and I will supplement this horse too into the matron.
Oh, okay, so we're going to see him back here.
Yeah, no, definitely off that effort. You know, now we're kind of playing with the house's money, so you know, he'll be back. We'll supplement him, and we'll give it a shot next week.
Where in the heck did he come from? Like, in the beginning of the year, I don't even remember him being on the map.
As a 2-year-old, actually, he was a nice horse for the Pinskys, and you know, he got a light start because I think they had to take a chip out of the back ankle, and I've watched the horse train all the time at the Meadows, and he's a beautiful animal, and they've done such a good job with him, just taking their time and never hurrying him. And, you know, and I just thought, you know, maybe if we got him and tightened the screws down to him a little bit and pushed him a little harder, that, you know, maybe we could break him loose. And, you know, these horses fit our programs. Dragon Against, for whatever reason, they're a little bit lazy, but when you ask, you know, and really ask, they'll do their work. And, you know, it seems to be what we're good at.
Last question. It's a personal question. How do you keep track of 80 million horses? I don't know. How many horses are you training right now?
A little bit over 200. And, you know, it's a lot of time, but by the same thing, you know, it's not exponentially. 20 times, you know, people that have 20 doing 200, it's not 10 times as much. Some of the same things you got to do is you got to call this one track. Instead of entering 2, I enter 20. You know, so it's the same one phone call, it's just I talk a little bit longer. You know, and then, you know, dealing with owners, you know, same thing. You don't talk to, you know, 20 owners, you talk to one owner about 20 horses. So, you know, it's not a big deal. And, you know, pretty much we all do it together and we work hard. And, you know, and plus I love racing. That's the thing is I love racing. I love going to the races. I love seeing the horses race. So for me, it's not like it's, you know, work. This is what I do because I like it.
All right, well, you're doing something right for sure. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We are heading into a commercial break, but let's go over the live racing schedule for this week. We've got a little change up with the upcoming holiday. This week, Dover Downs has live action Monday through Wednesday with a post time of 4:30 p.m. Then on Saturday and Sunday, the post time's 5:30 p.m. So remember, there's no live racing on Thursday and Friday. So have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And let's talk about the simulcasting action. The Dover Downs Race and Sports Book features simulcasting of major harness and thoroughbred racing 7 days a week from 12 noon to 12 midnight. It's also the place to take in all professional sporting events from around the country. Don't forget there's always free parking and free admission at Dover Downs. Just call 302-674-4600 for more information, or visit them on the web at doverdowns.com.